El Nino is gone, and La Nina isn't quite here yet, but looks likely to develop by the end of this summer. So what exactly does that mean for this summer surf? The big highlight from the developing La Nina is that it means that there's a higher potential for hurricane swells on the East Coast, especially when you compare it to last year when the strong El Nino was in place. We crunched decades worth of data, combined that with the current phase of El Nino, looked at a variety of climate models and more that led to our experimental summer outlooks for the East Coast, West Coast, and Hawaii. Overall, we're giving it a slightly higher than 50-50 chance of seeing an above average season of surf for portions of the East Coast, and a slightly lower than 50-50 chance for seeing an above average season of surf for much of the West Coast and Hawaii. Another thing we like to look at when diagnosing long-range outlooks is the statistical norm. For example, much of the East Coast has an average surf height of roughly 1 to 3 feet for the summer, while much of the West Coast has an average surf height ranging from 3 to 4 feet, which is obviously based off the spots best exposed to these summer swells. We all know that surf heights are only one piece of the puzzle though, so looking at typical conditions is also equally important. On the West Coast, you typically see a wide variety of conditions. For example, Ocean Beach, San Francisco typically sees about 6 days of fair or better surf the entire summer, while places like Upper and Lower Trestles will see nearly 60 days of fair or better conditions. On the East Coast, most spots typically see about 5 to 10 days of fair or better conditions during June, July, and August, with the highest chances for better surf typically later in the summer as we near the peak of hurricane season. For more details on the U.S. summer outlook, check out Surfline's full feature now live on the site.